In 1745, most of the Canadians are essentially peasants who farmed and established themselves on an area of land given to them that was called a censive. This land was a section of the larger seigneury. After clearing their land, it was cultivated first in order to feed their family. But it will take as much as 10 years for a family of settlers to live entirely on their own. They will have to grow a lot of wheat to get flour to make bread. Bread, as you probably know, is a very important part of the peasant's diet. After the harvest at the end of the summer, the wheat is stored in the barn during the winter, where the wheat has to be threshed to separate the grain from the straw. Every month we bring a few bags of grain to the mill to turn it into flour. We also grow oats to feed the horses, and peas are also an important part of our diet. Peas occupy a large part of the fields, and depending on the region, people will also grow rye, barley, or buckwheat. During the summer, the cows and oxen and horses graze on the grass. During the winter, we have to give them hay. Since there is not enough to feed all the animals, we kill some of them to eat them at the beginning of the winter, or we sell them to other farmers. We keep some cows with their milk to make butter and cheese. We also breed hens for eggs. Meat is part of our daily menu too. We eat beef, pork, and poultry, which is chicken. Did you know that the manure from the animals is used to fertilize the land to improve the crops? Since the farmers do not have enough animals to be able to spread this kind of natural fertilizer on all their land, they only cultivate half of their land every year and let the other half rest. The manure is actually especially reserved for the main garden area where we grow vegetables such as onions, squash, cucumbers, and some tobacco. With the extra crops we don't eat, we take them to the market to sell so that we can buy things that come from France, like salt and wine and different fabrics, or things that are made by the craftsmen, like horseshoes or shovels or shoes. What can you sell at the market? You can only sell what keeps well. The farmers who live near the city can sell fruit and vegetables, their butter and their eggs, while the more distant settlers, they'll sell wheat to be exported to Louisbourg and then to the West Indies even. The life of a peasant in New France demands a lot of work, but these Canadian farmers live better than most peasants do in France.